Hi, my name is Isobel. I'm an Aviation Security Analyst for Osprey Flight Solutions, and I'll be delivering this week's update. This week, the Osprey system has registered a total of 3,284 incidents since last Thursday, and the analyst team has published 32 alerts, of which 4 were critical. Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense has said that Chinese People's Liberation Army military aircraft have flown over 150 sorties within the southwest portion of Taiwan's Air Defense Identification Zone since the start of October. While this is not new activity, a record number of 52 aircraft violated Taiwan's ADIZ on Monday, as shown in this diagram, followed by a further 4 aircraft later that day. The violations have further heightened tensions between China and Taiwan, as well as between China and the US, who has condemned China's military activity and has recently undertaken military drills north of Taiwan and in the South China Sea. Yemeni Houthi rebels have also continued to launch drones into Saudi Arabia over the past week. On the 6th of October, debris from the intercept of a Houthi drone targeting Aba Airport reportedly fell within the perimeter of the airport, resulting in broken windows and minor injuries to 4 airport employees. We issued an alert this week warning of the potential for further disruption to ground transport to and from airports across the UK from protests and demonstrations by environmental activists. In recent weeks, Insulate Britain have staged protests that have blocked roads leading to London Heathrow and Stansted Airport. Also, on the 2nd of October, Extinction Rebellion staged a protest that blocked 3 entrances to Farnborough Airport. This week, the Association of Canadian Travel Agencies called on the government to ensure that Canadian citizens who have received doses of 2 different COVID-19 vaccines qualified to fulfil immunisation requirements and enter foreign countries restriction-free. Many countries, including the US, only recognise individuals who have 2 identical doses of an approved vaccine as being fully vaccinated. However, at least 3.8 million fully vaccinated Canadian citizens have received 2 different kinds of jabs. Elsewhere, Israel updated its national Green Pass digital vaccine passport system, now requiring Israelis to have either received a vaccine booster dose or recently recovered from COVID-19 in order to qualify. This means around 2 million people have lost their vaccinated status. Also on Monday, the UK simplified its entry criteria and travel risk advisory system by replacing the traffic light system with a single red list of countries. And in other news this week, images of an Air India aircraft stuck underneath a footbridge near New Delhi Airport have circulated online. The aircraft had been deregistered by Air India and was being transported by its buyer when the accident occurred. Thank you for listening to this week's update, and please join us again next week.